Hey guys, I'm Andrea, and today I am doing a review of the Revenants series, which contains the first book, Die For Me, the second book, Until I Die, and the third book, If I Should Die, all by Amy Plum. Let's get a little close-up on these covers, shall we? Ooh, ooh, I don't care for this one very much. This follows our main character, Kate. Her parents have just died, so she and her older sister are moving from New York to Paris. So she's basically starting a new life in Paris with her grandparents. And she moves there, and she's kind of a really sad, depressed shell of a person. And she just doesn't really know how to live anymore. She's really sad because her parents are dead now. But then everything kind of changes when she meets Vincent. And Vincent is this very attractive boy that she meets. And she, kind of this instant infatuation, at least. There's a little bit of an insta-love going on, but not horrible. And she's instantly attracted to him. But she later finds out that he is not a normal boy. No. He is actually a paranormal creature called a Revenant, which is exciting because this is a creature that this author has created. And basically, a Revenant is somebody who has to die over and over again in order to save other people. I'm not going to go into it too much because you learn about it. I'm not afraid of telling you that because I know it's in the summary, so I'm not scared of telling you that. But basically, she finds out that he dies over and over again. But he's a good Revenant, so he's saving people. But there are also bad ones who try to kill people. And so there's this century-long battle going between the good and the bad. And obviously, she gets sucked into this world because she's with him, but also because he's a Revenant. So she's kind of easy to use for the bad guys to go after him through her, since they know they're dating. So it's kind of that. So she gets sucked into this world, and some of the other people close to her also get sucked into it because she's a part of it, so they indirectly become a part of it as well. I definitely thought this series was interesting. I will say that the character development of Kate is a little bit unrealistic, I thought, in the first book, because she starts off very, very, very insecure, and, she doesn't stand up for herself. She's very insecure. She's very kind of a weak person, and suddenly by the end, she's very strong. I thought it was a little bit too drastic of an arc. I thought maybe her arc should have been more gradual throughout the books. Because it's a bit unrealistic how much she changes from the beginning of just this book to the end of this book. It was nice seeing her become stronger and become more willing to not be this little scared, little insecure girl. But the drastic change from the beginning of the book to the end was unrealistic. I will say the thing about the series is it's pretty predictable. Like, I kind of predicted what was going to happen in the series from the first book. But with that being said, it was entirely enjoyable, I thought. So despite the fact that I knew what was going to happen throughout this, going through the ride and what happened I thought was exciting. You kind of can tell as you're reading what the big storyline's going to be, what's going to happen. You have an idea of who's going to be bad, who's going to be good, this and that. You kind of have an idea of all that. But I still thought it was thoroughly enjoyable. I gave the first one 3.5 stars. I gave the second one 4 stars. And I gave the third one 4 stars as well. So I thought it was a pretty consistent, just enjoyable, easy read of a series. And I recommend it if you just want something kind of enjoyable and easy and not anything super mind-boggling or complex, but just something that's really enjoyable. Just something enjoyable, I recommend this series. And I think that maybe you will enjoy it as well. I don't know you personally, probably, unless I do know you personally, but I do suggest these, and if you have read them, let me know, and whatnot. So, that is my non-spoilery review of this series. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!